good afternoon. Depending on the time you're watching this video, I am Rich Rose Benson, and you are watching Heart to Heart. Heart to Heart is a program that comes to you every now and then, and it's majorly about your relationships, majorly about your home. Everything we do here is about you and your spouse, or you and the man, woman you intend marrying very, very soon. And of course, another thing you need to always do for us in this channel is to always follow by way of always dropping your comment, follow by way of always liking our videos, share the videos, and of course, turn on that notification bell. When you turn on the notification bell, it will help you know when we are dropping amazing videos. And honestly, as you keep following, I want you to know that one thing you should be sure of is that your home will be healthy. Your relationship will not hit the rock. I've come across several persons who have heartbreaks at one point or the other. If you follow this talk, I tell you, you're going to be safe from heartbreaks. All right, on Monday, we started a talk on this channel, and the topic was issues to watch out for in your marriage. And of course, let me break it down. When we say issues, we mean negative issues. Of course, there are positive ones that you should watch out for, which when you see, you should be happy that, oh, my marriage is working. But when you see these other negative ones, there are things you should not allow germinate. There are things you should kill. You should do everything to kill. Of course, they will come. We see them in our marriages. Sometimes we see many of these issues come and they're staring us on our faces. But what you need to do is kill them. Don't allow them germinate, or else they will kill your marriage. Okay, we are going to be starting right away. One thing you should watch out for as a negative thing or a negative vibe that is trying to set into your marriage, it's this. When you start talking to somebody other than your partner, you talk with this person, you share secrets with this person, you share manner of things with this person, and your partner is not aware. You are in some kind of relationship, your partner is not aware. Now, it's one thing for your partner not to be aware. It's another for you to intentionally not want your partner to be aware, because you don't want him to be involved. You don't want her to know what is happening between you and this person. I want you to know such relationships are danger signs to your marriage, because if your partner gets to know about it, it's going to turn into other thing. So, relationship you're keeping and your partner is not aware. Sometimes some persons will tell you, hey, this thing I'm doing with you, don't let your husband know about it. Don't let your wife know about it. It's a danger sign, because if your partner eventually gets to know about it, it's going to turn out something else. So relationship you keep that your partner is not aware of, and you are actually making every effort not to allow your partner know what is happening between you and this person, is a danger threat to your marriage. And you should do everything to avoid it. So that is one. And don't forget also the scripture we started with on Monday. I want us to quickly look at that scripture. Remember, I quoted Amos chapter 3 verse 3. It's going to be our guiding scripture throughout the talk. We're going to stay on it. Amos chapter 3, King James says, can two work together except they be in agreement? I love the way the Message Bible put it, and I want to read it to your hearing. It said, people cannot walk hand in hand if they are not going the same direction. People cannot walk hand in hand except they are going the same direction. So with your husband, with your wife, in your matrimony, you know, or you should know now, that everything should walk towards the same direction between you and your husband. That's when you are in marriage. But if you are not going the same direction with your husband, you're not going the same direction with your wife, that marriage is already sick. So that's what Amos, clearly stated or spelled out. And that should be something that should guide our marriage. We should be going the same direction. So once you are in a relationship your partner is not aware of, and you are even making efforts to make sure they don't know about it, it's a threat. It means you're not going the same direction. And when they get to know about it, your marriage will become something of the past. But my prayer is that that will not be your portion. So quickly, When you're talking with somebody your partner is not aware of, it's a danger sign, like I said before. Another one is when you intentionally hold back some secrets from your partner. The first one is you're in a relationship. The second one is you're holding back some secrets from your partner. You don't want him to know about it. You don't want him to know anything about it. You're hiding it. Okay, let me break it down. I have shared this again and again in several of my talk of a man that called into one of my programs like this. And he said he's been married and himself and the wife have been trusting God for fruit of the womb. I've shared it again and again. And that he did not know the wife had a child during her secondary school days that is staying with her mother. And this time she decided to go pick this girl to stay with them. And she was going to come with the girl to the house as if she's bringing in a house girl. That's what she told her husband. And that girl was actually her biological daughter. When he got to the man's notice, or when he found out that the girl was the wife's biological daughter, he said the marriage had been forced and that he was not going to go on with that marriage. So that is what happens when a partner discovers that his own love, or love of his life, or love of her life, have been keeping some secret or holding some things back in his mind or her mind, and not wanting to let him know about them. When they get to know about it, it's always very, very devastating. So when somebody is talking to you other than your partner, they advise you, you talk with them, you share secrets, your partner is not aware, you keep them to yourself, you're working with them, your partner is not aware, you're not in the same direction with your partner, and that's not marriage. It's not marriage. No wonder when they get to know about it, the marriage always hit the rock. So avoid it. It's something you should watch out for and avoid it. When it comes, kill it immediately. Kill it. Don't let it germinate. And may I equally ask you this, because it can be a danger threat. How much value do you have for your partner? Do you value your husband? Do you value your wife? Now, if you shout or you treat your wife like a trash in the public or before your kids, it means you don't value her. If you insult your husband, it means you don't value him. There are attitudes you give to your husband, to your wife, that shows clearly that you don't value this individual. So I want to ask you again, how much value do you have for your partner? Do you care when they are not happy? I've seen some home, even when the woman is not happy, the man is not happy, the other person does not care. Even when, some men, when they have issues with their wife, they'll just say, I'm not eating again. I'm not going to eat. And the woman does not care. Man will tell you, if you eat your stomach. Now you know. In Nigeria, we'll say, now you know. You don't care because you don't value this person. Something you value, you will not want to hurt. You want to make sure they are always in their right frame of mind. So when this person come up with attitudes or come up with decisions that you know will be harmful to him or to her, you are concerned. So when you are no longer showing concern, it's a danger sign that your marriage is about to hit the rock. Finally, when last did you tell your partner, I'm sorry? Many women will tell you, when my husband hurts me, I tell him I'm sorry. When I hurt him, I tell him I'm sorry. I am the sorry mistress in my marriage. I am the sorry distributor. My husband, some will even tell you, my husband does not know how to say I'm sorry. So when he's wrong, I tell him I'm sorry. When I'm wrong, I tell him I'm sorry. I am the sorry minister in my marriage. Is your marriage like that? It's a danger sign. Listen, as a man, if you tell your wife, I am sorry, it does not take anything from you. As a man, if you tell your woman, I am sorry, it shows that you are a matured man. It shows that you are sound upstairs. It shows that you are a man with some strong, decision and prospects about your marriage. But if you are the type that will always say, well, I'm the man, the woman should tell me I'm sorry when I'm wrong, and then she should tell me I'm sorry when she's wrong. She should be the sorry minister in my marriage. Then you are a boy in marriage. Yes, I want to say it emphatically. There are boys in marriage and there are men in marriage. If you are the type that don't know how to do some of these things that I've just highlighted, then you are a boy in marriage. And of course, you know, humorously, there are women who don't know how to tell their husbands they are sorry when they are wrong. She does not know how to say I'm sorry when she's wrong. And when you ask her, I say, well, that's the way we are in our family. We don't tell people we are sorry. In fact, I don't even know how to say it. So even when she's wrong, she expects her husband to come pet her. If you are such a woman in marriage, you are not a wife, you are a knife. You are not a mother. A mother does not see I'm sorry as a big deal. She's always ready to go extra mile to bring peace to her home. Well, this is how much we can take on today's broadcast. Don't forget to drop your comment. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel you're watching. Don't forget to share. The more you share, the more you encourage us to drop more videos. And of course, we need your comments. Your comment will help us know the next talk to take up. When you drop your comment, it can be as a guide to me to choose topics. Drop your comments. See you in the next broadcast. Don't forget, on Friday, I'm going to be taking question and answers. So you can do well to send in your questions. Send them, you can send them as text message, as your comment. You can drop them as comment. You can equally email them to me in my private inbox box, and I will respond to you. I am Rich Rose, and of course, you can equally call me Madam Love Wantington, because that's my guy name. I'll see you on Friday. Stay excited.